recording. Well, Jim. Well, Jim, you heard the news, eh? Liam's getting married. It's Karen's son, Liam.
To a human?
Remember Liam? What?
To a human?
Well, to a girl, from what I hear. A little bit of a surprise there, you know, with the name like Liam. You kind of thought Liam, girl would be good, but not necessarily a sure thing, but turns out the boy got himself a girl. You know the best part? She's a mountain girl. Yeah. So, you know, wasn't one of your wives a mountain girl?
Well, she lived at the bottom of the hill.
Well, that makes her a mountain girl. I think two things about mountain girls. They got good teeth. I always count on good teeth because it's important for us men to have women with good teeth. You and I have always had good luck with that because, well, me more than you. My teeth are a lot better than yours, but I got the looks too. He didn't get the looks. And come to think of it, Liam, you had a few problems in that area too, but you did well. You made good with what you had, and you got yourself a good mountain girl. So she's got good teeth. The other good thing about mountain girls, they're good breeding women, really good breeding women. Yeah, because you're what wife was that? 2 or 3 ago?
No, it was
No?
4 or 5.
Yeah, but she bred well, eh? You had a good litter there with her.
Well,
Yeah.
she was good with the bit.
She was good with the bit, exactly. Yeah, but considering the obstacles you had to overcome, I thought you done pretty good at the end of the day. Oh, God, this terrible time of year. Terrible time of year. Anyway, you know what's going to happen now. You got it. You haven't got it. You haven't got her married yet. Tomorrow, I think, is the big day. But once you got her married, then the thing you got to worry about, you got to keep her. And as simple Jim and I know, the way to keep a woman is romance. You got to show up once in a while. Once a month, really, is probably good enough. I don't know. You know, a couple of times a month maybe, but, you know, set aside a few minutes, bring home a case of beer, just a little romance, and I think you'll do well. You'll keep her home.
Remind her how much you like Kentucky Fried Chicken.
Yeah. Because, you know, good women, mountain women, they love good farts, and you can always count on good farts from country. What is that again? Kentucky Fried Chicken, yeah.
Not Swiss Chalet.
No. And, you know, if you do jail time, if you get into jail or anything, that does pretty good for the romance, too, because, you know, absence makes the heart big or something. I don't know. What's that? Absence does something to the heart. So you get back from jail or you have these conjugal visits in jail, it's really good for the romance. So don't worry if you get up for a few months or weeks at a time, or years not so good, but you know, don't worry about that because that does a lot for keeping the relationship going too. And any other tips you give the boy here? The boy needs some help, you know. Jim?
Yeah,
Jim!
Yeah, well, I'm thinking hard.
Jesus Christ.
Thinking hard.
Yeah.
No, I don't have any.
Well, you can see who got the brains in this family. Eh?
Yeah, I learned how to keep my mouth shut.
Just wanted to give you one
That's
little.
a tip. Keep
What's
your
that?
mouth shut.
Yeah.
Keep your mouth shut.
Good. Yeah. So good teeth, good breeding woman, mountain woman. That's good. We got a couple of tips for Laurel too. That's the bride to be, Laurel.
Talk a lot.
Well,
It'll fill the time.
I think the key is for Liam not to pay too much attention. That's the thing. Laura,
Well,
talk to your heart's
I
content.
understand that's one of the things he's really good at.
Is not paying attention.
Yeah.
Well, there's drugs for that, but you don't want to go there because we know that they're expensive, and besides, you start paying attention in the first year of their marriage. Next thing you know, 5 years later, they're going to continue to expect you to pay attention. And what the hell is that all about? That's too much pressure. I wouldn't recommend that at all. So you get it started right away. Let her talk, pretend you're paying attention, and then say, yes, dear, whatever it is, but don't engage her. That's the thing. Just don't.
I thought they were engaged already.
No, don't engage her in conversation. Don't quit showing off your intellect here, for crying out loud. So a little tip for Laurel. Actually, there's a song that we all love and respect in our kind of music. It's good country music, And just let me get my banjola here, and I'll just sing you a few lines, and you'll get some idea of what I'm talking about here. Sometimes it's hard to be a woman. That's a joke, by the way. How often can it be hard to be a woman? What? Sometimes it's hard to be a woman, giving all your love to just one man, except Liam. Pretty easy guy to give your love to one guy. Good thing it's Liam. Too bad he didn't have a more manly name though, like Jim or Duncan or George or
Male.
Yeah,
Try it backwards. That worked really well. Male.
Well, I like that better.
I had a friend named Fred once. Changed his name to Durf. Made a big difference in his love life.
Great. Glad you shared that there, Simple Jim. You have bad times. He'll have good times. I think that's the way it should be. Think about that. Let's analyze this song. You'll have bad times. That's Laura. Right? Laura will have bad times. Liam will have good times. That's the way it's got to be. Doing things. Liam's doing things you don't understand. So that's the essence of this. It's a great song. It's a classic song, and if you want to base your marriage on that song, you can't go wrong. So I don't know about you, Simple Jim, but I just want to wish both the bride and the groom just a lifetime of joy and babies and riding around in that little scooter of yours. You're going to get a real car. What are you going to do with that thing now that you're married? You can't just ride around Vancouver in that little thing. You got to get some debt. When are you going to borrow some money, get some debt? What do you think? That's a good thing. Jim?
Debt's a good thing.
Yeah, that's a good thing. Okay, we just... So any other tips that we got for the boy?
Five kids. That's a magic number.
Yeah.
You finally get it right on the fifth one, has been my experience.
Yeah. You screw up the first two, and then the last three, the first two screwed them up. You're not responsible for the last three, and by then the first two are gone, so it kind of works out really well.
But five's a good number.
Yeah.
Laurel, you should go for 5. That'll keep them home.
Yeah. You're only going to like a couple of them, but you need 5 to get 2 you really like, so that seems to be the way of the world, but that's okay. Anyway, I wish you both well, and God bless. I'm proud of you both.
Yeah, right, me too.